Hello there. So I've got about 66,000 subscribers. As it happens, I'm 20 subscribers short, I think. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. My channel has ebbed and flowed over the years in terms of the number of views I get, but I thought it would be interesting to show you how much money I actually make per upload. So I upload one video a week. That works out at about 52 videos a year minimum, I would say. Although last time I made a video like this, I managed to think there were 54 weeks in a year, which of course there aren't, but I'm just an idiot. So I thought it would be interesting to show you how much money I actually make, talk about the amount of effort I put in to each video. This is interesting from the perspective of you just kind of realizing why I upload videos, or really why I'm still uploading videos, but also whether or not it's worth you starting a YouTube channel in 2022. I'll try not to put too much of a negative slant on this video because my channel isn't getting the views it used to get. Every sort of, 10 videos, I'd have a video that would do really well and would get hundreds of thousands of views. My most successful video this year has got 14,500 views. I might talk a little bit about that at the end. Interestingly, that's me appearing in a scam video selling a scam product that I didn't endorse at all, but they're using my face to scam people. And I suppose it's kind of working in my favor. YouTube haven't taken it down despite people reporting it to them. But I still make money from that video about it, because then when people get scammed, they then look at that video. It's the circle of life. So I'm going to look at the last 7 videos I've uploaded on this channel, because as it happens, the 7th video was a little bit of an outlier, and you'll see why in a moment. Now, I'm also going to only look at YouTube advertising revenue here. If you get a video ad pop up and you watch it all, I make a little bit of commission, a very little bit of commission. Now, there are other sources of income on my channel. I often refer sales of products. Now, I can't really quantify that here, but I guess as a proportion, I probably make 40% extra from referral of sales generally over my channel compared to the amount of income from advertising revenue. I will leave a link down below to one of my other videos about how much I earn in an entire year from all my sources of income, but this is really more about quantifying how much each individual upload makes, and we're just going to look at advertising revenue. Now, my videos, looking at the kind of durations here, we've got an 8-minute one, a 12-minute one, another 8 one, I've got an 18-minute one. As a rule of thumb, I'd say it takes about double the length of time to film a video than the final duration of the video. And that is because I tend to cut out a lot of the ums and ahs, the thinking, the preparing things on my laptop. So you can double it, really. So we could take an average here, probably is about 10 minutes. So I'd say it probably takes about 20 minutes to film a video. Now, in terms of editing, preparing it, making a thumbnail, I would say it takes about 3 times the length of the video. If you think about it, 20 minutes of video footage is going to take you 20 minutes to watch it, isn't it? But you're not watching it, you're editing it. So you can comfortably double that. And that's if you're only going to kind of look through it once and edit it. So that's kind of 40 minutes. So we're up to an hour. But actually, I think you can add another 20 minutes because you are going to spend a little bit more time finessing it. You've got to write your video description, you've got to make a thumbnail, you've got to share it on social media when you make it available. So a low estimate is an hour and a half of my time to put a video together. So we can use that information to sort of work out how much per hour I'm actually earning from this YouTube enterprise. Okay, so the video I uploaded on the 30th of July was I'm bored of Lego and have sold most of my Lego collection. And as it happens, that video to date has had nearly 4,800 views, which is my best video since the one in March. So it's been quite a quiet year. Now let's immediately go to look at the revenue. I won't eke this out too much. That video has made £10.55 in advertising revenue. You can think of that as about £2 per 1,000 views. I interestingly lost 12 subscribers with that video. That is not uncommon now. 4.8 thousand views is 3.6 thousand more than usual. So my kind of average at the moment is 1.2 thousand views. I can tell you that is a generous average. My average views now across my entire channel have fallen by about 60%. So videos that were doing really well now do not do nearly as well. Total revenue across the channel has fallen less than that, probably about a third, but I don't know how long I can hold out with that for, really. How low do the number of views have to fall before the income completely falls off the edge? I don't know. So I've lost 12 subscribers, just to kind of talk about that a little bit. Before we look at the remaining 6 videos in this list, I've lost 12. Why? That sounds really bad. Well, actually, I've covered so many topics on this channel, from smartwatches to scam videos, to how much money my YouTube channel makes, to a significant amount of time on Lego, that I have a kind of completely disjointed audience. And none of them are interested in that one particular video type on my channel. And that is, I think, the main cause of the problem. I do have a core group of subscribers that watch all of my videos, and to them I'm extremely grateful, and my small group of patrons, extremely generous and extremely grateful to them as well. But generally, most of my videos don't appeal to all of my subscribers. But there is another kind of thing, and it's something I'd like to kind of clear up and discuss. I have 68,000 subscribers, and for a while that was a good thing, because the more subscribers you had, the more of them that would watch your video, the more views you would get. And I think YouTube kind of factored that into how they promoted your videos more kind of, to a wider audience. That is no longer the case. If your subscribers have clicked the notification bell, they will get, hopefully, an alert that you've uploaded a video. Well, very few people click the notification bell on any channel, and an even smaller number of people check their subscription feed. My core subscribers, they're not told about my videos. They're probably not interested in a lot of my videos, so they don't get to see my videos. Now, I've always had people say, when I upload a Lego video, I hate Lego, why are you uploading Lego? Then when I upload DIY videos or some random stuff, I get all the Lego people saying, where's all the Lego videos? Well, I can finally confirm, actually, looking at, we have this new feature on the YouTube analytics page, and it shows you information about your audience, funnily enough, and it's quite insightful and slightly concerning for my channel, really. So in the last year, I've probably uploaded 1 Lego video, and well, maybe 2, including the I'm not buying any more Lego video. Other channels your audience watches: Brixie, Just Too Good, which is a Lego channel; M&R Productions, which is a Lego channel; Brick Clicker, Beyond the Brick. Okay, other videos your audience have watched. Maybe this will be a little bit more diverse. Okay, well, in fairness, actually there is a money saving expert one up there, which is pretty good, and they are 2 of my more successful videos out of the last 7. Huge new Lego leaks, building my Lego Star Wars clone army, crazy retired Lego shopping haul. Right, so, my audience is entirely interested in Lego. They don't watch my videos, and it's a self-perpetuating cycle, I think, where YouTube just then doesn't show my videos to anyone, because if my subscribers aren't interested, then why would they bother? Which is fair enough. Anyway, so the 6th video, oh dear, a Paramount wall partition, 957 views. Okay, I'm not entirely surprised that that video didn't do that well, because it's not really that interesting. But actually, interestingly, it made £3.56 revenue from under 1,000 views. I kind of uploaded that video because I thought that this Paramount wall partition might be a grower, over time. People with Paramount wall partitions, which is a kind of unusual, cheap and annoying wall partition type, People might look it up and find my video, because that occasionally does still happen. I've got videos from a year ago, 2 years ago, that are kind of slightly obscure DIY videos that YouTube all of a sudden, after not showing it to anyone, realizes that, you know, actually it could be quite useful to some people. So I thought this might be one of those. So the fifth video, comparing Aldi Alcafe to Nescafe Azera. That has about the same number of views as the video before that. That made nearly £5 advertising revenue from under 1,000 views. So that's even better. But that's £5 from an hour and a half's work. So that's £3.33 an hour, which is slightly lower than minimum wage, isn't it? Number 4. So this video has 1.6 thousand views. It's interesting because actually my videos that are doing well on the channel overall now, one's about my smart meter, about my finally my smart central heating system is getting some views on the channel, which I'm pleased about, because that company sent me like 600 quid's worth of smart central heating equipment, and then the video had like 500 views for ages, but it's finally gaining some traction. So this video has had a little bit of traction, but not a lot. It's got 1,600 views or thereabouts, and that has made £7.77 in advertising revenue. So again, you can see very little consistency here in advertising revenue per video. Now let's have a look. Third from the top here. That's the Towertronics silent fan. Oh, that's actually a really good fan, to be honest. I'm a bit disappointed that video's not doing great. 834 views, which is 66 less than usual. Well, trust me, that is like a couple of years ago, a rubbish video on this channel would have 2,500 views. So yeah, more than 66 less than usual. That's got £2.55 advertising revenue. Let's put a positive spin on it. You know, the fewer people that watch a video, the fewer subscribers that can unsubscribe. Yeah, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. How to lower your gas bills, let's have a look. That got 1.3 thousand views, about the same as usual apparently, and that made £4.27 in advertising revenue. But interestingly, I gained 1 subscriber. So this is a pretty standard thing. As soon as you upload a video, a few of your subscribers leave, probably because they joined at a specific time for a specific topic. And then if the video gets a little bit of traction, then the new audience will kind of be drawn to the video and you will gain a few subscribers. But really, one of the whole reasons I'm making this video is my last upload, which has 745 views. And interestingly, this has coincided with the worst day on my channel for something like 5 years. I finally dropped below the 2,000 views a day mark, which is slightly disappointing. This was a Cadbury's plant bar video, nice or naff, and it's made £2.43 in advertising revenue. So I've done an hour and a half's work for £2.43. And I have to say, it's not really worth it. The only reason I carry on making YouTube videos at this point is because it is a hobby that I do kind of like to do. I like to speak to the camera, but I do have other things I could be doing. A lot of DIY I could be getting on with. Yeah, the main reason I do it is my patrons. So my patrons donate about $108 or something a month in total, which isn't a huge sum overall, but it means an awful lot to me. And so when I upload my videos, I kind of think to myself, well, each video is $25 from my patrons and only £2.50 in advertising revenue. But they make it worthwhile. So that's why I continue to make videos. And I've still no plans to stop because I am, believe it or not, despite my demeanour in this video, I am a little bit of an optimist. And yeah, there's been a downward trajectory now for a good few years, but maybe it'll change. Maybe it'll pick up again. I don't know. I mean, I've watched a lot of videos on the decline of YouTube channels, and I've seen kind of, I mean, you're going to pick and choose what fits your own agenda, aren't you? But I've found a lot of people talking about, the p-value on YouTube and how certain channels, like, for example, Will Smith's channel, as soon as he joined, was preferentially promoted to people over smaller channels. As I've talked about, the change to the way subscribers are shown your videos, whether or not they are actually shown your videos at all. So the subscriber count kind of becomes meaningless. In a way, at this point, I would, and maybe I should consider it if it all really goes to down the toilet. If I had started a new channel from scratch, I might actually get more views because I've got less of that kind of, oh, mind you, then you don't get monetized. You see, there's a problem, isn't there? Smaller channels, I don't think, really stand much of a chance these days. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, are you surprised that I make so little revenue from my YouTube videos? Or do you think that's all I deserve, really, for being such a rubbish YouTuber? Let me know down below. And my voice went funny there. Thank you to my loyal patrons who are scrolling down the screen now, especially George Foot, Jim McCaig, Jennifer Jones, Samir Al-Amar, and Rob Van Eden, who are extremely generous patrons. Thank you very much indeed. Don't subscribe. Well, if you do subscribe, hit the bell icon. That would genuinely help me out, actually. And I shall see you next time for another video.